So you go to New York, right? You go back to New York. Mm-hmm. You go back to Diddy's party. You know, you say you.
No, I never been to Diddy. That's your. They know your house. But come on.
And then Diddy played around with your phone hole.
No,
and you decided to sue him. And he decided, hey, Playboy, you know. Hey, Playboy, you don't gotta do all that.
Come on, Daddy.
And he decided to offer you, I don't know how much your phone hole worth.
I mean, I'm different. I'm gonna kill that nigga. my booty hole is priceless.
So if he offered you $100 billion.
$100 billion?
To stay quiet, but he playing with your phone.
I'll be quiet for $100 billion. It's worth $100 billion. It's worth $100 billion. I can swallow my shame a little bit better at night.
Wow.
About why I do these drugs and fuck these bad bitches like
that's
excessively.
Crazy.
I promise you. I would get over it. I would get over it. I promise you. When I have generational wealth and my son is dressed out in bitches, I say I sacrifice that for you, son. You don't know what I sacrificed for you to have a great life.
Oh, because he's protective of Cassie.
Yeah.
Blew up his car because he was talking to Cassie.
To show power.
All right.
To show that bitch that he was crazy. She says it all in the disposition. Like he did all that to show her, like, you know, what he would show what he's capable of. If you try to get out of line, you see what I do and I get away with it.
So are you read the deposition?
Yeah, I read a couple. I read like 2-3 pages.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot, you know what I'm saying? But the highlight of the joint, they have it right at the top.
Oh, okay.
You know, they have like the key points where people, you know, one when he grabbed the guns to go chase out the Suge Knight. You know, Diddy did some wild shit outside. She didn't see him do some crazy shit.
Damn. All right. Shit. When my cousin said he's the real Suge Knight.
And in that deposition, you started to see. I said he was never scared of Suge. Suge Knight was scared of Diddy.
I want to talk about like this about the Diddy situation. As reported off, what is this? CBS News. Turned to find out that Cassie and Diddy settled. Right? She was coming to a what was it? How they go at first? Like she initially asked for $30 million, and then I guess 48 hours later. They came up.
48, it was more like 24 hours.
24 hours. I'm sorry, my bad. Yeah, 24 hours. Record. I think this is probably like a record time for like a settlement finance. I mean, there's a lot of people, and opinions are definitely all over the place regarding this matter. There's a lot of pro Cassie people. There's some pro Diddy people. You know what I'm saying? So before we even jump in, I say are y'all aware? Well, let's take a look at the order real quick. So just kind of like get people up to speed just briefly. So Cassie Ventura, aka Cassie, who performs under the name Cassie, has reached a settlement of one day from bringing a federal lawsuit in New York against the musician entrepreneur Sean Diddy Combs, in which she accused him of rape and physical abuse during their relationship. Her attorney confirmed in a statement, "I have decided to resolve this matter amicably in terms that I have some level of control. I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support," Cassie said in a statement. "We have decided to resolve this matter amicably," Combs said in his own statement. "I wish Cassie and her family all the best." So, let's see what they got here. However, in a second statement provided by CBS News Saturday, Ben Brafman, an attorney for Combs, said, "Just so we're clear, a decision to settle a lawsuit, especially in 2023, interesting that he specified the year there. I wonder why that's so significant, is in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Mr. Combs' decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the claims. He is happy they got to a mutual settlement and wishes Ms. Ventura the best." I want to start off with a question. Do y'all? We already know that that Cassie initially asked for $30 million, right?
No, they was kind of saying he offered at 30. She turned that down or some shit like that. But They said it was no real specimen amount. But I believe, you know what I'm saying, if it was 30, she probably, I mean, if she asked for 30, but now she got you by the balls. When she started talking 24 hours, that shit spread like wildfire. So, I mean, he was getting a lot of heat. So, I mean, she probably got more than 30. Like a lot more than 30.
That was actually my question. Do the rest of y'all think she got more than 30 million or less than 30 million from this settlement?
I believe she got like 100.
I think she got what she publicly asked for.
30? Okay.
Wow, you got leverage now. See, that was when I asked for it in private. So that was in private. So when I go public, negotiations change now. Now I got you by your balls. You're sweating. Nah, I'm not gonna ask for 30 now.
How many balls do you be? Anyway,
Rob, you gotta get over that side.
Okay.
You gotta get on that side. What was you saying, Justin?
Oh, that's okay.
I really just say that because like that's what she said, and like that's what I feel like that's what the company try to play you for. But I mean, hey, you could have, you know what I'm saying? Because she do got leverage. Because I mean, with everything that Puffy has been accused of
in the past and present.
This doesn't, you know what I'm saying, come to a shock to a lot of people. So he knew it would catch like wildfire. As soon as she came out and said rape, that shit was, it went up. So it's like.
But then several of the women came right after.
See, I really haven't even been following up on it. So I'm like, kind of like fresh mind all y'all. So it's like.
Cool.
But it's crazy to me, man. Like
these women been saying this shit for years. They just never got no traction from their statements. Now, since Cassie said something, now it's like, oh, so
honestly, man,
these women were telling the truth. So now they're looking at all the old shit that anybody ever said anything about Diddy, like anything. They like it's all resurfacing.
Honestly, man, seeing all this stuff and with all the stuff he's been accused of, like he really is like he got some dirty ties. Like, dude, that stuff that Keefe D trying to implicate him on, like, probably just starting to get a little weight to that. I don't know. Like,
man, wait till you see all the other rumors going on and about.
Look, he might have had something to do with Pac for real.
They said my man had Wale hanging over a balcony.
I heard about that.
That shit was crazy.
That thing with Kid Cudi's car.
But he said that shit. Kid Cudi came out and said that nigga really blew up his car.
That shit.
He blew up his car.
The car actually blew up. That shit actually happened.
Yeah, Kid Cudi, he backed that up. He said, yeah, that shit happened. Buddy
blew up his car. Is there any like?
No, that's real.
The car actually blew up.
You have to listen. Do not get into that car.
It's a car boat. Thank you very much. Now get out of the way.
Why you blew up the car like that, bro?
He's not.
Because he's protective of Cassie.
Yeah.
Blew up his car because he was talking to Cassie.
To show power.
All right.
To show that bitch that he was crazy. She says it all in the disposition. Like he did all that to show her, like, you know, what he would show what he's capable of. You try to get out of line, you see what I do, and I get away with it.
So are you read the deposition?
Yeah, I read a couple. I read like 2-3 pages.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot, you know what I'm saying? But the highlight of the joint, they have it right at the top.
Oh, okay.
You know, they have like the key points where people, you know, one where he grabbed the guns to go chase out the Suge Knight. You know, Diddy did some wild shit outside. She didn't see him do some crazy shit.
Damn. All right. Shit. When my cousin said he's the real Suge Knight.
And in that deposition, you started to see. I said he was never scared of Suge. Suge Knight was scared of Diddy. This nigga was hawking him down.
Damn.
So this man has been accused of having fun boy parties.
I mean, he's a gay gangster. If you want
messing around with YK Osiris, raping Cassie and various other women, hanging Wale off the top of a balcony, catching Suge down with guns, flirting with Fabulous, trying to take 50 Cent shopping.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right.
So what the thing is, the lawyer makes a statement of settling out of court is no admission of wrongdoing. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all think when companies or somebody settles out of court that they are trying to, is that like hush money?
No. Not in all cases.
I mean, it depends. Like they said, one, they were saying this is a civil case. They were saying Diddy's lawyer was going to destroy Cassie's lawyers because he has like 10 lawyers. She probably has like 2. So if she took it to trial, she doesn't really have that. I assume this is what I assume. If she didn't have nothing factual that can really hold them in court, just out of he say she say shit, like no tapes recording, hospital documents backing up her claims, I don't think it was a win-win. Now, if she has something substantial that would make everything stick, like an ace in the hole, then he has to settle. That means he did do something wrong. Because most times people take you to court and they gonna whoop your fucking ass. They at least take it to court, at least try to make you lose some money. But he didn't want this to go no further than what it went because, like I said, it was going to spread too fast. People were going to start really paying attention to him. You know what I'm saying? And when you do a lot of shit, like all the niggas was crazy back then, and they trying to turn a new leaf. Like Russell Simmons, he admitted, yeah, I did some fucked up shit to women. I'm sorry I was off cocaine. He ran. I mean, they was coming for Russell. He got up out of here. You know what I'm saying? They coming for a lot of people. Vince McMahon. They coming for these type of people.
Vince is a sick motherfucker.
They coming for Vince. Who they coming for Vince?
Vince is a sick motherfucker.
Vince McMahon, my boy.
That shit, all his shit came to light. All his money, all that hush money, he actually came.
But that's the thing. That's like I think a woman tried to sue Google. I guess for the wage gap, and they settled the case out of court. But the problem is I had with that, I thought kind of suspicious too. But the highest paid person at Google is a woman.
I mean, how would you argue the wage gap is the highest person as a woman? I know they would use that as an argument.
Right.
So but then you know what they say though? They say when they give it to only a specific, it's like it's a way to cheat the system. I saw that in like when I was watching what's the Suits, and there was the same type of lawsuit was coming. So they would show how the company promotes certain women, but they was like they had to like fuck the bosses. They found like patterns. Only certain people got it, other people didn't, and they keep it at a certain like a number that kind of I'm saying. They never like really give a lot of women opportunity, only a select few. So it looks like on the surface, like you said, they have one higher paid, but she's the highest person, but it's only one. Where when there's several other men right behind them, probably not too far, and there's a lot of women way below that. So they look at those numbers. You'll have that one, but you got to have more than one, not to technically look sexist. They learned how to kind of cheat it a little bit. So they have lawyers look at that, and they once they find the pattern, most times people lose those cases.
So then that's probably, well, I'm not saying that they were wrong with doing it, but if that was the case, that's why they settled out of court.
That's why they settled out of court. The lawyers probably found something in the books showing that they have a certain pattern. If they brought that pattern to light, they possibly would have looked bad.
I ain't got nothing to contest that with. Sound about right to me.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know. I definitely like I definitely at least, if nothing else, King, I like the idea that you definitely have something to back up your reason as far as why you think she got more, or she received more than what she asked for with the leverage.
Around with the $100 million mark. That number's starting to float around that she got.
Oh, it's actually floating around.
That's the rumor that she got 100.
Okay. I mean, like I said, I'm definitely not against it. I mean, honestly, I don't like.
He gave her an offer to you. She couldn't refuse.
Oh well, yeah, for sure. But I mean, at the same, I'm just kind of worried because if she just doesn't have like the evidence to like make it an open closed book case, right? That can kind of work against her. But like,
I mean, that's probably why he paid her the money. It's just a simple fact she spoke up, and when one, like they say, when one victim speaks up and you have a history of doing things, they start to catch traction.
Yeah, but why would you want that money? No, if he's accused of doing these horrible things to you and all these horrible things that you didn't witness, why would you want to take that money and just be like, okay, I'm done with it, and pretty much let him still show you he can get away with it? No,
because it was no guarantee. It was really no guarantee that she would win in civil court. That
makes it disingenuous then. That makes it sound like she did it for money.
No, it's not. That lawyer really told you. It depended on what she had. I don't know what she had. We all going on speculation. It's either she had something that was substantial where he had to pay the 100, and she took it, and it's like it's $100 million, and it'd be more than one person in your ear at that table. They'd be like, "Fuck that, take the money."
Right, but
you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's a very like pressure moment. It's a very pressure moment.
Right, but of what you're presenting.
I'm just saying, what if you lose?
Right, but then it shouldn't matter because that's not the reason you're fighting for. She was trying to sue him for what he did, and then she's putting out there the horrible thing she did. And then she expressed how he was like you said, he was doing all the shit for showing power. So now he just pretty much showed he still got power and he can still get away with it. He just paid you outside of court, and now all this shit gonna go away.
Optics is pretty bad on that. Not gonna lie. Like I think that's a good point.
I agree to a certain point, but like y'all don't understand the whole. Even so, if she goes to court, she didn't win. People may not believe her story. Period. Nothing happened.
Still not gonna believe her story because now it looks like she just did it for money.
I mean, you can say what you want to say, but she got something out the ordeal than her just probably being embarrassed by lawyers. It could have happened to her that way.
Like I said, then it makes it disingenuous.
So, I mean, it's a possibility, but at the end of the day, your trauma, it's $100 million. Fight? I'm just saying, would you fight?
So let me get this straight.
I'm just saying, would you fight? I'm asking.
Hold on, I got you. So
I'm asking.
So you go to New York, right? You go back to New York. Mm-hmm. You go back to Diddy's party. You know, you say you.
No, I never been to Diddy. That's your. They know your house. But come on.
And then Diddy played around with your phone hole.
No,
and you decided to sue him. And he decided, hey, Playboy, you know. Hey, Playboy, you don't gotta do all that.
Come on, Daddy.
And he decided to offer you. I don't know how much your phone hole worth.
I mean, I'm different. I'm gonna kill that nigga. my booty hole is priceless.
So if he offered you $100 billion.
$100 billion?
To stay quiet, but he playing with your phone.
I'll be quiet for $100 billion. It's worth $100 billion. It's worth $100 billion. I can swallow my shame a little bit better at night.
Wow.
But while I do these drugs and fuck these bad bitches excessively, I'll be okay. I promise you. I would get over it. I would get over it. I promise you. But I have generational wealth and my son is draped out in bitches. I say I sacrificed that for you, son. You don't know what I sacrificed for you to have a great life. You don't understand. But hey, we here.
I'm the prize.
Okay, question. Just the same Diddy you go to the Diddy party, right? Now you don't know no better like he did. He been a couple of times. You just your first time. He tricked you. He told you it's done.
He like the secret king of the grounds.
You get there. Diddy tried to play with your phone hole, but he offered you $100 billion for you to be quiet. $100 billion. You gonna be quiet?
I can't let it happen. I can't let that happen. I'm gonna have to walk out. Bro.
Y'all people ask me why I bring Kanji on the show sometimes.
It's $100 billion, but I'm gonna have to walk out. You can't, I can't get that back. Like you taking my man, I can't get that back.
He said it already got taken. It's not in that.
Ain't no, cause I'm not gonna let it happen. What you mean? It's already taken. No, ain't no hypothetically. What you mean? He drugged me? No, I'm not going to his parties.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be there either. It's not my type of thing.
That's smooth. That's cooked, bro.
Oh my God.
Hell no.
Y'all is wild.
All right. So what was the point of asking that? All right. I appreciate the short, by the way. But
he was basically saying that your morals have a price, and I was saying,
yeah. So to run it back from
Cassie, right?
Yeah, apologize for the deviation, but it makes her thing seem disingenuous when she was trying to push out there this scenario or the narrative of what a horrible person he was. And he was able just to pay her to shut up, and now it's gonna go away. It makes it seem disingenuous. It made it seem like it was money to begin with, so it's like a form of blackmail. Like, hey,
about that. She was about to write a tell-all book, right?
Let's get this. You got to remember though. You got to understand when Diddy met her, he literally met her right out of high school. So he had that type of mind control over her for a very long time. I mean, it takes years for a woman to get that type of strength back. He had her from a very young age. He was 37.
Okay.
She was 19. She got no real experience in life. It was literally high school. Diddy. And the funny part, she had a boyfriend at the time, and it's in the disposition. She said the first time I really we hung out many times, and then one day he invited me to Miami, and then he snuck me away from my boyfriend. She said I knew I shouldn't have went, but that was the first time he said that that's when she raped him. And he really took something, and then they're in a relationship after that. She said it's all in this. It gets a little crazy. And this from 19. She was with him for 11 years. He oppressed her for 11 years. Just imagine the stuff she said that he did to her. That she was a little girl. You know how that shit go, mind control. Like that shit happens to women, and it happens to men too, but it happens to women more frequently.
Yeah. About that wrap that up. Anybody else got any last words to say about the Cassie situation?
And let me just say that if there's plenty more people in the entertainment industry who you can network with and go to a party other than Diddy,
bro.
You know what I'm saying, to get to network, you know what I'm saying, and get your name in there.
And what parties are you talking about that you've been to, Justin?
I'm just saying it's other people. I'm just saying there's other people who's genuinely cool who ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? And like, you ain't gotta be at no little freak party. And if stuff ever get too crazy for you, you always got the option to leave.
Yeah, that is true.
You always got the option to leave. If they make you sign an NDA before you get there, that's the first red flag.
And most of those parties they do though. You can't even get up in. You can't even go in there without signing.
So then you got to ask yourself, do I really want to go on this party?
So people know what they getting there.
Yeah. So people don't take accountability for their own decision.
Like you literally sign a contract before you go into this bitch. You about to really see some shit you ain't never seen before. Yeah. So do you really want to go in there?
I'm not even on, and it's like if I got to sign this shit to keep my mouth closed.
This is Diddy's contract though, man. That's what Cassie saw. She said I got a chance to start him if I sign this NDA, if I let him pay the fund holder.
She was already signed to him. She was working that bad boy. She was an artist he signed.
I tried. All right, next video. Decked out the Tahoe, like
that's what.
You know she did. You know she did.
Why would you need to deck out a truck that
because she let you know it's the boss bitch coming through this motherfucker.
It's the president. What you mean?
The president?
It's the president.
That's the way
Madam
she acted.
President.
She acted like she is the president. Look, when you tried to investigate it, she fired the niggas that was investigating. How dare you? I signed your checks, nigga. You trying to take me down? Get out of here. That's what happened.
That's way too much Netflix she been watching, man. They ain't supposed to go down like that for real, though.
She's abusing the law at an all-time high.